What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Young Jupiter, a big Jupiter, or you can just call me Jupiter. Just make sure you come. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Today, we got the wildest courtroom escapes. Bruh, I really got to see this. I want to know how you escape from a courtroom. So, I got to see this. Only seen it happen on in TV shows, not like real courtroom escapes. So I gotta see these. I'm gonna leave a link to the original video down below if y'all want to check it out for yourself. Without further ado, let's get into it.
This is Rashad Hawkins. He's on the second floor of the Meigs County Courthouse in Tennessee. He was just
Now we started off like this, bro just came out running.
To serve time in jail for failure to pay child support. And before the deputies could detain Hawkins,
bro, you made it worse by running up out of there. Like, come on now.
Fled the courtroom. Now, on the security camera, he hops the railing and is barely hanging on before he lets go. And the deputy appears not to follow. Keep your eye on Hawkins' legs as they dangle from the floor above.
Ooh.
With nobody around, he hops up like nothing happened, running to the exit. People from the first and second floor come to check on all the commotion. And by then, Hawkins is long gone. He was on the run for just shy of 3 weeks until he was
on the run for like 20 days.
Stood over 200 miles away. In addition to the outstanding warrant from Tennessee, he was hit with a list of new charges, from criminal trespassing to assault on a police officer to resisting arrest.
I told you he made it worse for himself when he did that.
This is Jason Cordero in the Rochester Hills courtroom in Michigan. He was just sentenced to 90 days in jail for disorderly conduct and retail fraud. Now, take a look around the courtroom. Something is missing. The court deputy. After Cordero was given his sentence, he was reportedly told to sit down and wait by the judge. And when this was happening...
Come on now, let's be realistic. Who would have waited? I kind of understood where he came from, but you did make it worse, but come on now.
The deputy was just walking into the courtroom, and he decides he doesn't want to go to jail today, so he walks out of the courtroom. The deputy follows and picks up her speed. Now, keep your eye on the top right of the screen. Cordero is out the door and full out sprinting. He makes it across the street, and the deputies try and catch up. It appears
I ain't gonna lie, he long gone. Y'all not catching up to him. Y'all not catching up to him.
Might have made it, but reportedly he was recaptured 5 to 10 minutes later in a wooded area. Cordero now faces new charges, including escaping lawful custody and resisting and obstructing a police officer. This is Tanner Jacobson, and to his right is Cody Howard, and they're in Chehalis, Washington. They are both dressed in prisoner uniforms and handcuffed as they appear on the third floor of the Lewis County Courthouse. Jacobson is in for charges of reckless driving and driving with a suspended license. Howard is in for charges of second-degree burglary, first-degree trafficking in stolen property, third-degree driving with a suspended license, and 2 warrants for failure to appear in court. Right here is Judge R.W. Buzzard. It appears there are no deputies in the room. Then Howard and Jacobson decide to do the unexpected and make a run for it. First goes Howard, then Jacobson. It appears this bystander almost goes after the escapees, but is held back. Judge Buzzard doesn't hesitate. You can see him ripping off his robe and going after the 2 men.
Bro, the judge himself said, "Don't worry, I got this," and ripped off his robe. He not playing. He gonna catch him. I've never seen that. He gonna catch him.
They just made it out of the courtroom, but they're still in their handcuffs and sandals. Now, in the third floor stairwell, Judge Buzzard is closing in.
But you gotta think he ain't gonna catch. He'll catch one. He ain't gonna catch both of them, though. Not both of them.
With only 1 more floor to go, it's going to be a close one.
He wiped up.
After Jacobson takes a quick look around, he's out the door and gone.
He's not.
But for Howard, not that easy. Judge Buzzard caught up and captured him. Jacobson was later picked up a couple blocks away.
I only get like 4 blocks and then I stopped. Like, I just stopped on my own. I'm like, what am I doing right now?
I said, what am I doing? What did I just do? I gotta go with it now. There's nothing, I can't stop right here.
He had to move off, like, just straight impulse, bro. He had to.
There's nothing I can do now. I'm screwed.
We were sitting there on the benches together and he's like, I'm gonna run. It was just a split second, like, decision. I don't even know why I did it. Like, I would be out of here if I wouldn't have ran.
They were both charged with second-degree escape. Reportedly, Jacobson was sentenced to 1 year and 1 day, and Howard was sentenced to just over 3 years behind bars. This is Joel Delgado. He's currently being brought to the Pulaski County Courthouse in Little Rock, Arkansas. He's brought into court to face multiple charges, including residential burglary and theft of services. Reportedly, during his arrest, he claimed he was injured, so he was brought to a hospital. Now, the sheriff deputy is currently escorting Delgado into the courthouse to face his charges.
Bro, if he get up and run, I'm done. I'm done.
Steps before they enter the door, Delgado loses his shoe, which just might be a distraction for his getaway plan.
What you say, OJ? Hey, you see a shoe back there? Where is it?
With Delgado being in a neck brace and a wheelchair, it appears he can't walk, but he sure can run.
Oh, bro, I'm done. I know he did just... How did... Bro, so the doctors didn't notice that nothing was wrong with him? Like, dude just got up and hit a full sprint.
Delgado then bolts across the street and down an alley.
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm finna shoot your...
The deputy seems to lose him and searches through the streets looking for the suspect.
Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me. Call the police. What way it go?
Went straight through the alley and cut that way. What you
Your
need?
phone. My damn radio came up.
And I tried to get him.
Hello? The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah. I couldn't catch his The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him here.
After no luck, the deputy makes it back to the front of the courthouse.
The wheelchair dude ran. He had a neck brace on and all that.
Now, for real, all you can do in this situation is laugh, bro, because how?
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't need that wheelchair very much, did he?
Hell no.
The deputy then meets up with his colleagues and breaks the news.
Dude ran, man. Dude ran? Hell yeah. What? He took off? Yeah, I couldn't catch that dude. He jumped the rail. It's on my camera, bro.
Oh, what's that,
He jumped the rail, kicked his shoe had came off. I've been down
Boy, they gonna be laughing at you for a minute. For a minute.
He just ran.
Took off on you, man.
Yeah. Should have had cuffed him to the wheelchair.
However, the suspect's freedom was short-lived, as he was caught a few hours later, where he claimed he was injured and couldn't walk again. And now he faces an additional charge of third-degree escape. Reportedly, Delgado has pleaded not guilty to all charges against him. This is Callum Fittner in Bradford Crown Court in the UK. He's here to help support his 17-year-old friend, who is currently on the other side of this door. And he's about to burst...
Don't tell me he gonna help him escape. Don't tell me he gonna help him escape.
...through and make a run for it. The teenage escapee UC was reportedly just sentenced to 21 weeks in custody for the theft of a mobile phone.
Damn.
But keep your eye on Fittner, as he's about to press the button for an automatic door to open, leading his friend to freedom.
I told he had to, but he kind of did it a little slick. I didn't even notice, but I knew he had to help him.
First goes the teenager, then 1, 2, 3, 4 security officers chasing the suspect, and it appears Fittner takes a different route out of the building. The teenage phone bandit makes it out of the courthouse and is gone, and it appears the security officers lost him. And for Fittner, he walks out casually, hopping down the steps like nothing ever happened. The teenager was on the run for 2 days when he was
Damn.
arrested and sentenced to an extra 6
Damn.
months in jail for the escape. Fittner pleaded guilty to aiding and abetting his friend's escape and was jailed for 3 months.
Dang. Shit, boy, that shit was hilarious. It was wild, but it was hilarious how they really did this shit. Like, that this shit only happened in movies for real. But hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Right. That's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you will. I'm out.